TV. This video will be exclusively for our Patreons, so this will go into a little bit more detail about what we're doing at Patreon, as well as replace the forever long video that I currently have up, sort of just a video to get things started. I spent a couple of weeks out of town. I am back into the grind of things, and I'm pretty excited about all the things that I've been talking about over the last couple of weeks with other people, the feedback that I've gotten, as well as the potential of adding some other people into our roster, some IT people, some others who will help us promote locally or at cons, etc. So I'll go into all of that stuff later in other videos, especially once things are more confirmed. For now though, with this video I want to focus on the 6 titles that we'll be pushing through Patreon, as well as how the Patreon thing works, and pretty much what we plan to do to get things started. So we'll get right into it. Our 6 titles are as follows: Knuckle Draggers, which is cyberpunk post-apocalyptic. There is Kai Maka, Keepers of Earth, which is more of a mutant alien-ish post-apocalyptic story that follows the survivors, the remnants of the Sioux Nation, mostly focusing on a sacred order within the Lakotas. And I'll go into more details about all of these titles in additional videos, as well as you can go to our website, agromania.weebly.com, and see the snippets of information we have up there. More will be going into the webpage soon. I just recently updated the Patreon page, so there are new goals, new incentives. I'll explain some of that in this video, but I'm trying to keep this short, and I like to go on tangents, so I'll try not to do that. So Kai Maka, Knuckle Draggers. We also have War of Recourse, which is going to be a mini-series. It's going to be 6 issues long. It's robots versus aliens. We have some pretty unique characters that we're focusing on, as well as pretty different tech that we'll be showcasing in this epic battle that we're brewing. The other 3 titles, one is Threefold Revolver. It is a steampunk fantasy that will be illustrated in this detailed pro-style black and white. It'll go along with narration. I'll probably throw some word bubbles and illustrations, etc. For the most part, you'll be getting a lot more story with this one, and bigger pieces of art that eventually we'll add as incentives into the Patreon to get some original art out there and to get other people to come in for what we're trying to do here at Patreon. The other 2, one is a side story that Odd will be helping me with. He is the artist for The Bud. He's also done some concept art and a variant cover for us. All of his stuff is looking awesome, so I'm really excited about it. The side story is called The Garden of Forever, and it takes place in the same universe as Knuckle Draggers. It'll pretty much coincide with what we're doing with Knuckle Draggers, but while with that title we'll be focusing mostly on Evangeline Uriel and her crew. With The Garden of Forever we'll be focusing on an interdimensional prison that exists that the Knuckle Draggers safeguard, and Eva is a caretaker of these aliens, these anomalies that exist in this place. There's also a lot of crazy tech that exists here, and the inmates are mostly used as experiments, guinea pigs, to travel into other realities or to experiment with this tech that could just pop at any second. So it's going to be fun, a lot of shenanigans, a lot of neat characters that I hope to do more side stories with and really expand on this universe. And the last title that I'm trying to push, something that I've been working on. It's a little webcomic. It'll be exclusively for our Patreons. I'll probably be able to post a page or more a month. Each increment, our story arcs, will be about 10 pages long, and the series will continue to go, pumping out this character, Venaptulosaur, savage beast of the future, which you can see the little spotlight I did on it in our Monster Monday, which is up on YouTube now. I'll have links down here. And yeah, that's about all the titles that we're trying to push at the moment. There are other things brewing in the background, some other stories that Nicole and I have been working on that we'd really love to do, but that really all depends right now on our Patreons and how much of an audience we can pull in, how much income we can pull in, and what's left over after we pay all of our artists, which is essentially what this is for. Each of our titles has a goal of $180. In the beginning, I'm just going to cycle between Knuckle Draggers and Kai Maka. If that goes well and we're able to get a full issue done within the next couple of months or sooner, I'll start to pump War of Recourse in. I'll start to get more art and more pages up for the Garden of Forever and start to expand into these other titles. Hopefully I'll be able to do that sooner than in a few months, but it's hard to say right now. I want to take all the precautions I can. I want to do this the correct way, and right now with the buzz that we are gaining and the other studios and individuals out there who want to help us are excited about what we're doing. So it's just a matter of time, really, before we get enough interest and Knuckle Draggers happens and Kai Maka happens, and then we'll just keep cycling pages at first of the different titles in until there's enough buzz for that and enough interest, and then we'll start to do issues. Our Patreons will have exclusive access to everything that's going on behind the scenes, black and whites as they come up, full colored versions of our stories as they come up, and as long as you're donating $1 or more, you'll get access to all of this in our feed. Eventually we're going to work out a subscription base sort of login thing with our Weebly, and we'll have the full colored versions of each of our webcomics up in this little subscription section. However, I'm not much of an IT guy. I don't know much about making websites or really dealing with computers, as they seem to not function when I'm around sometimes. So, doing the best we can, getting the people that we really need to make this possible, make it possible, and it's just a matter of time. So that's something that will be happening in the future. We'll have the black and whites up on the webpage, on the Weebly. They will be free for anyone to access, but the people here at Patreon will get access to it first. I have to look at my notes. So yeah, that's about the gist of things. With our goals that are currently up, they're pretty self-explanatory, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me either here on the Patreon, or you can also reach me at agromaniacs@gmail.com. Again, I'll throw that down at the bottom, so should be pretty easy to keep up with me, to keep up with what we're doing here. Follow us on Twitter, all that stuff. Again, down below. And yeah, that's all I've got for now. I'm going to be posting more videos today, and I will also have, there's already updates on the Patreon, so please, if you haven't, check it out, give me some feedback. Right now, with the feedback that I have been getting from people, I am pushing hard to get Knuckle Draggers up and going first. If we can reach some of the goals that I put up, especially our $5,000 goal, I can get a full issue done in no time and have it out, have it backing us up, get connected with some other people who are interested in promoting us if we have a full issue, and keep that going and keep cycling other titles in. Again, a lot of it's going to depend on feedback from all of you here at Patreon, so please don't hesitate. I like talking to you guys. I like going to conventions and talking to strangers there, so this is something I definitely plan on doing for the rest of my life. And yeah, aspire to inspire. That's all I got. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.